Good morning. Nothing new really in the euro. Obviously, we're well away from our monthly pivot. We've nearly ticked down this morning and taken the 50% line that's coming in at 15.97. Our low has been 16.15. Now, that was the low near enough on Friday, so you can see that there is support down around these lower levels. So what do we expect for this coming week? We've got month end. Will the euro go back towards the monthly pivot? I don't think it will. I think the top side should be where the 55 and 9-day moving average intersects, and that's coming in, as you can see, around about the 17.5 area, which is where that support line is, which is where my neckline is from that head and shoulder top pattern. I still think we're on course for the head and shoulder target of 14.65. I can't see any reason why we would change our mind about that. I just think that that's where we will head for. Obviously, we don't expect it to go down there tomorrow. There is going to be corrective moves. There is going to be sideways trading. So, but if you have in your head that the short-term trend, and I'm talking about this year, has been up, and I say that's a short-term trend because I know a lot of you look at extremely short-term charts, but you have to take, I think, into consideration the bigger picture out of this. So I'll just pop us over to a weekly, and there you can see quite clearly that the trend is down from way back in 2018, although maybe it's not as prevalent now as it was during this point. I think we saw a base in the euro. We have gone up to just over the 70%. We've not come near the 76.4. So really, I think unless we get below 1592, or say 1590, we're going to have this dipping around. That pattern there on the weekly chart is negative. Okay, this is where you have this pole going higher, and then you have a sequence of higher highs and higher lows, and then the break. So don't be taken in by corrective moves higher. I think all it's going to do is give us better levels to sell. Obviously, when you're trading the euro, you have to keep your eye on that dollar index, and the dollar index is holding above 94.25, which was our break point on the top side. So whilst that market is above 94.25, 94 the figure, I think you should still be looking to buy dollars. I do. I think it's the right way, although sort of this year the dollar has been under pressure, which has pushed the currencies higher, obviously, but it's heavily correlated with the euro, is the dollar index. So whatever that does, the euro goes the opposite way, i.e. dollar index up, euro dollar down. That's the be all. You can look at the other currencies, which I will go through with you in a bit. We can look at the other currencies against the dollar, but all, I think, are showing dollar strength. And whilst you have that topping pattern in place, and even if we get down to 14.64, it's not the end of the bull run in the euro. It really isn't at the moment, but for the immediate future, it is, I think, a case of selling rallies. We've got our daily pivot at 16.42. We're up at 16.31 at the moment. So we are looking, I think, for the market to, if we break that 1642, then the market can go up, as I say, and retrace to this area here. But I think this is going to be the top. I think that's where we want to sell. And I think that obviously if you don't sell up there, a break of 1590, 1585 will set up a chain reaction of selling pressure. And then we can go down, firstly, I think, to 1500, and then down to our measure target of 1465. You've got the 70% fib coming in at 1432, and you've got this high over here at 1422. So again, this is going to prove to be a difficult area to break through. And then, you know, we look to the dollar index. Is that looking to turn even further down? So we'll take a look if and when this gets down to these support areas. Now, if you look at how long that pattern took to make, you're talking about 2.5 months. So it should reach target within 6 weeks. That's my rule of thumb, and I'm sticking with it. Okay guys, good luck. I will catch you later.